have to do a new one soon.
Right.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, we're apparently live now. I think that's working. There's no intro today because it's out of date and I can't be asked to make a new one. So if you don't like it, suck my balls. We're here at Division 2, Season 13. I'm back again. I've had a bit of a break because I've been busy. But it's round 2. We're at the best track in the world, also the hardest track in the world, the most technical and the most technique-based, wouldn't you say, Felix?
Yeah, the most skill-based, the most, just in general, the best track on the game, the hardest track on the game. It's proven because, I mean, the two of us, every single time we go racing here in Division 1, we finish 1-2.
I know,
in
right?
some order. So clearly, it must be the most skill-based track. There can't be any randomness in that.
It's got to be. It's pure skill-based. And, I mean, obviously, as soon as you get to a skill-based track, us two come out on top. And it's really difficult to get a podium.
It only makes sense.
The only people on the podium are people who are top-class drivers. Anyway...
I mean, a fair point.
Yeah.
This is one of Cartney's worst tracks, I feel like, because he hasn't actually won here.
I was going to say because it's skill-based.
Yeah, because he doesn't have, like, the 50 years of experience advantage over...
everyone else. Yeah. He's not...
That was the entire reason.
See, the only way we have a bit in kart is by new tracks where he hasn't had 50 years to perfect his technique.
Exactly.
There we go.
I mean, I'm sure practice in like 1980s. I mean, they also had ground effect, so yeah.
That's why he's so good at Monaco. Monaco Silverstone merchant because he's been alive since it was on the calendar. But yeah, he's Division 2. Here we go. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll stop talking about Division 1 drivers. So we'll focus on the guys who are actually racing today.
How about we do a little bit of a sweepstake? Not a sweepstake because we don't like gambling. We can't endorse gambling because we'll get age restricted. But
next game probably when stake comes around.
Yes, a light form of non-gambling. Pole time, pole driver, race winner. Who are you going for?
Oh, there's 18 drivers to pick from, you know?
I know, right?
We do have a new face in Lucas. He's new to the league, so he's an unknown quantity. Who knows what he's gonna do? I'm gonna say pole driver. I'm thinking Kucho with a 121.550.
Okay. 121.5.
Yeah, we'll go 21.5 to make it equal, better to remember.
I have more faith in these people than you do. I'm going to go for a 21.3 for a pole time to start with. I think it's going to get that good. I think we're going to see a J pole, strangely enough. And I think the race winner is going to be... I'm going to back Pinky on this one. I reckon.
Pinky.
It's a wild shout.
It's
a wild shout.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I'm gonna give the race win to Kevin.
Yeah, Ken. All right, we've gone very different.
It's a very difficult track to keep within track limits.
Yeah,
a lot of penalties to be seen, and I think that is a thing that Kevin is very good at, just avoiding penalties. So I could see him taking the race win, just based on having no penalties, while everyone else has like 15 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna write this down so I can abuse you after if you're wrong. So I've gone J, you've gone Kucho. Did you go Kucho for pole?
Yeah, I went Kucho for pole.
And then I went Pinky and you went Kevin. Right, that's written down now, there's no backing out. So let's go on board.
Worth mentioning, we have an old teammate of mine, as in teammate in NLR, in this... he's fallen in fire, I have to say. Dylan, in the Haas, currently in 3rd place. Of course, well, no, not set yet. Back on F1 2021.
Yeah.
Him and me used to race in team events together, and as you can, if I'm not sure if you're on board with him right now, but he is awful at the game, clearly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
I'm not quite sure either. This is
not how I used to race for NLR, I swear, he was actually half decent.
And some people watching might actually notice I've got rid of my V10 mod.
Oh my god, we've got a crash.
Oh.
Detsy has immediately binned it. On the... How was he actually crashed? It's a flat corner.
On the inside of that?
Yeah, he's gone on the inside of that barrier. First lap coming in, 22.9, 22.1, Pinky on pole for now.
Sully's going around the triple right-hander, no invalidations.
few more cars crossing the line now. We'll see if any of them go into pole. There we go, Pocho, 21.6.
Yeah, your prediction is not looking good, Felix.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow, these guys are already going very, very quick. 21.4 from Edwin now.
And what's Sully going to come with? 22.2.
Yeah, I think I have massively underestimated these guys on this track.
I'm no longer scared of going into... oh my god, that was a bit... Oh, he's on an outlap anyway. I'm no longer scared of going into TV pod view of a Ferrari BU car.
You don't get like flashbanged in an audio format anymore?
Oh no, none of that. I don't get my senses blown up on it. Oh, there we go. That's okay, we've severely... But I think I've won already.
Yeah, I mean, it's already faster than both of us, I think, right? What's your time again?
21.3.
You've written it down, didn't you?
Yeah, 21.3. You said 1.5, I said 0.3, so I think someone's going to beat that.
Yeah, I mean, you've already won.
Nice.
In terms of the time. We'll see which of us. I mean, well, Kutro's currently last.
Well, yeah, we haven't settled that. Oh, yeah, settled that. Oh,
yeah, so it's 5 seconds off the pace.
Jay hasn't though. Jay's on an outlap. I'm going to go on board with Jay in a minute. Where is he?
We've got Lucas coming out the final corner. I pointed him out earlier, of course, the new driver in this league. So we'll see what his pace is like.
Is he cooking?
I've seen the time trial times be used for the sign-up, so I know roughly. But we never know for sure until you get to the lobby. 22.8 into 9th. So...
You beat your pole
unless he has a lot of time to find, I would say we have a decent midfield driver on our hands here.
Yeah, it could be a good race. There shouldn't be many safety cars at Qatar, traditionally.
I mean, I was going to say you can't really crash, but... Well, someone has mentioned in their very first lap.
I'm slightly concerned as to what Dylan's doing.
I'm not sure if he's driving without line, because when he signed up, even though he's very washed, he was actually still too fast, based on his time trial times. So I'm not sure if, and I told him that to take off the line, then he can race, so that might be why.
Well, he's in 7th gear.
Well, he's on an in lap.
Is he in lap? He's not fuel stop flashing, unless he's just gone for like a double or triple lap.
Alright, let me check the...
Well, Kucho's on the lap, there you go.
2.2 laps of fuel. He might be saving fuel so he can do multiple runs in a row, which on this track is not very intelligent.
No, it's very fuel
The tire wear is just insane. I mean, it's not really intelligent anywhere, but especially around here.
But I figured out anyway, if there's a safety car lap 9, you can go on mediums if necessary. So...
I honestly think pitting might be faster at that point.
To be fair, I do 78%, but I do run quite a tyre wear heavy track. Tyre wear heavy, what's it called? Setup. Like I was running 2.7 camber and 0.15 rear toe. I was running a lot of shit. Put it that way. I don't know what you were running. I'm not going to ask you because you're not going to tell me.
I'm surprised you told me. Do you not have like...
It's my own personal creation, mate, and it's my time trial setup.
Fair enough.
I don't care. It's not my own, but I modded an actual setup.
Kucho coming with a 0.6, so jumping to the 4th, okay.
Massive improvement. Your time with your prediction.
I was going to say, my time? Mate, I'm like a second faster, calm down.
Not fast enough,
always up by 5 times as well. Got the 2 Haas coming up to the line as well. Both Dylan and Thog still out on track on old tires. I see a lot of drivers actually doing this right now, which is surprising to me. These guys don't usually do that, but at the most tire wear heavy track on the entire calendar, they do multiple runs in a row. Always 21.679 into 4th.
Oh,
but both Always and Kucho did those lap times on 1R tires, so I would say expect another improvement from those guys.
Was that JM who just shot up one? 21.4?
Yeah, might have been. Kevin to 7th there as well.
I can't see anyone else on laps right now. I don't think. No, I think that's everyone for now. Not sure what.
I think the closest finishing lap would be Marcelio right now.
Yeah, yeah, it will be. He's the only one on lap actually. I think.
Yeah. Well, him and Bazooka actually the only ones still with tires in their car. We haven't put a lap in. So those are the only 2 unknown quantities for this race now, for this qualifying session.
Dark Horse is politically correct, right?
No, well, I mean,
it still is.
I wouldn't say that we know what they're capable of. We've seen both these guys race, so yeah. I mean, we never know. Maybe this is a very strong take from Marcelio, but usually he's not a pole contender.
I don't think it will be.
And he's putting in a 23.3.
It's a lap.
He's not last.
It's a lap, yeah. Well, I mean, Deck is out, so not sure how
He's also beaten Dylan.
True. Yeah, he has. He has indeed.
I can't. I mean, I've turned Dylan down for being too fast at first, and now he's
too slow.
3 seconds off the pace. Dylan, mate.
Line doesn't make you that slow. It makes you slower, but not that slow.
You might have just genuinely not practiced at all, in which case I would make you that much slower because you just don't know where to brake.
To be fair.
Like, at all.
Yeah, Qatar's quite a finicky one as well for braking.
Yeah, you definitely have to, once you've learned it, it's fine, but you have to learn it.
Yeah, you can adjust quite quickly when you know it, but it's one of the tracks where you kind of need to know where you're going. And if you don't, you're kind of fucked. Like, I can imagine...
Is there a track where it's fine not knowing where you're going? Like,
yeah,
I think it's just because we didn't know the track at all before we played this game.
You can kind of get away with Mexico.
I didn't really know the layout when I first loaded up this track on the game. I didn't know which corner was next.
I didn't even know any of the tracks. I don't know half the tracks. It's very easy. I don't know about you, but it's very easy to get lost here. Have you ever been practicing? You start braking for the triple right-hander. Have you ever done that? Have you not?
That is not a thing I do.
Oh mate, I get lost when I'm practicing a guitar. I get lost, and
I'm pretty sure I've built enough muscle memory on this track. On any track that I could literally drive blind.
I could. It was just a case of
I need to try that at some point. Just put on the blindfold. JM is currently in the gravel, by the way.
Oh.
Just put on the blindfold and try and drive a lap. I wonder how well I would do.
At least he hasn't taken out the 50-meter board. That's the one that matters. He took out the 100. The 100-meter board is the most useless thing at Qatar in the world because not everywhere do you use it.
I think every single corner is 50 or later.
It's 50, yeah,
There's
easily.
no predictions.
No, turn 1's just before the 50. Depending on your tires. DRS
yeah,
and hard.
Turn 1 is like 75, isn't it?
60, 70? Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on yourself, I suppose. But yeah. By the way, oh, never mind. No, I was thinking of a different race. I was going to say, I turned my wings down for my last guitar race.
I mean, actually, I don't need any of the braking boards, because they've done a very nice thing for this track, which not many tracks have done. When the braking boards there's a white line. Like,
yeah. There's somewhere else that has that.
It's very nice.
Where else
they should do this for every track, so if some dickhead drives over the braking boards, I still know what to brake.
Yeah, someone did that yesterday. I was seeing lap 1, 50-meter board for double right-hander gone. I was like, great, okay. But no, this is another track that does that. There is another track that does that. I can't remember which one it is.
There's a few, but I mean, most tracks that have that are the classic tracks, they don't have this kilometers of asphalt run off, and they can just paint stuff.
Yeah,
they have grass
on the outside.
gravel.
Grass is an issue.
Can't really paint on those.
Don't touch grass, guys.
Not in the Formula 1 game, at least.
Does Felix just say what? Can you check the chat? I'm not quite sure I understand that comment.
What?
It's not like I mean, I'll try. Felix just say Darky sound weird. I don't know. Check the chat and you might be able to figure it out. Might be a typo.
Felix just say Darky Nolsby sound weird. What?
Maybe there's a typo in that. Please clarify.
I mean, well, there's a driver named Nolsby Darky, and apparently he sounds weird according to our commenter.
I did notice it when I watched the stream back. It is slightly odd, but it's good. It's odd. It's odd but good. Maybe it's just not posh and British like me. That's all. I'm probably. I mean, I act formal, but I'm not. I'm really not.
You act formal, like the
do.
very first thing. Oh yes,
Fuck.
yes. He's way faster than I thought he would be. Like he's 4 times faster. Oh, he's P1. Yeah, I think I might have put the target time a bit low, considering that currently you've got drivers going 6 times faster.
What was your 21.6?
21.850 is the target time for a Division 1 level lap time.
Yeah, no, I was saying sub 21,
it's about 1.4 seconds off. What was your time? 0.4?
0.3.
For pole?
Excuse me.
0.3.
Excuse me.
Even better, okay.
0.3.
So yeah, that's about 1.5 seconds off your time, which...
No. 9. Oh, the prediction. Sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant the current time.
Not the prediction, the target time.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was...
Why would you 1.5 seconds off for a 21.6 would be amazing. You would be doing 20.1. Why are you protesting?
I mean... oh, wait. Oh, it is Darky. I'm so confused.
Darky wants me to say that Darky sounds weird. Okay.
That makes sense. Anyway, yeah. To be fair, that 20.3 I did cook. That was a cooked lap. I do believe Qatar isn't faster than the time trial. I think certain tracks are. Bahrain is.
Qatar for sure isn't because you have to turn off the ERS mid-lap. So
Yeah.
I don't see anywhere where it could be faster.
Yeah, I think time trial is probably better. It's only by a tenth though. My time trial PB is 20.2 flat.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you see a lot of drivers here in Division 2 running out of ERS before they reach the line. And what we did, well, I assume we did as well, what I did.
I did.
I turned my ERS off after turn 1, back on after turn 2, and then back off after turn 4, back on after turn 6.
See, I turned.
Edwin, 21-1.
Oh yeah. I did it more like lifting and coasting. I turned it off after the line and turned it back on just before I hit turn 1.
Yeah,
that did it for me. That brought me just.
You have to turn it off somewhere, or you run out like we're about to see Sean Mull doing at the end of your lap, and you lose so much time on the straight where you need all the straight line speed. And like the straight line speed between turn 1 and 2, for example, where I turned it off, doesn't matter
to him.
20.9.
That's definitely div one. That's definitely div oneable. Promote him.
Just about.
Hey, I'm gonna get up the quality time now for div 1. We'll see where he's at. Because I'm 99% sure that would have got him like mid-pack.
Yeah, there was a pretty big gap after the top 6, wasn't there? So
yeah, I mean, it's me,
Kevin
you, Joji.
was up by 2/10 in the middle sector, and then he's validated at the well, one of the last records of the lap. Sully retired in the pits for some reason.
Good effort. You know what I'm gonna do?
He just was at 21.9.
I've just realised I'm gonna use the official F1 Total account and subscribe to myself.
I'm going to go unsubscribe later.
Fuck you! No, absolutely not. I've got more subscribers than F1 Total.
I can't subscribe to anyone.
Here we go. A 20.9 was it? That's P6. That's only a 10th behind Car Racer. Washed.
Oh, I mean, washed. Division 2 champion better than Division 1 champion, clearly.
Yeah, really. Easily. I mean, he's washed, I mean, he has to be real. He's done.
He's about to get a lot of traffic here. Not ideal. They are moving out of the way, but still having 3 cars in your way.
She's distracting, isn't it?
It's still it's still a distraction.
See, I don't even like being behind people. Like, you know, when you're like, on hot laps together, I don't like it. You are technically faster, but I just don't trust it in the slightest. I start focusing on them rather than my own lap.
The smoke is terrible. That's why.
I don't get smoke.
Oh yeah. Oh, fucking.
But it's just off-putting because I'm trying to like gauge it like I'm racing them. So I'm like. But I look at them instead of where I can just do my hot lap like normal and take the slipstream. I've got away with it sometimes, but most of the time I'm actually slower behind someone else on a hot lap.
Well, Darky's currently about 2/10 up, but he's got a lot of traffic coming into the final corner here. I mean, got a bit of slipstream as well. That might have actually helped him somewhat.
Whoever that is going to take a lot of slipstream on this main straight.
Yeah, that's one of the Haas cars. That is. That is Dylan.
Oh god.
And Darky over the line has put him at 21.669, 6th position for Darky.
Who else come on?
Pocho's up by 1.5 tenths in the middle sector. Kucho up by 30 thousandths in the first. So the front runners coming in as well now. JM starting his lap as well right now. So
Marco goes over the line.
Pocho, he coming up to the line. Bit of a slide in the final corner. That might have cost him half a tenth. Who knows?
Qualifying is over.
Up to the line. Can Pocho improve? At 21.420. Yes, he can. 21.178 into second position. 15 thousandths faster than Edwin.
We got Kucho on a lap. I think he's on. There's another Alpha Tauri coming over the line. Pinky.
Yeah, Kucho's up by just over 10. JM up by just over 10 in the first sector.
Pinky
you took Pinky for the race win. Not looking good so far.
Mate, I know.
We might both be frauds.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Kucho, please. I need an amazing final sector here. 20.970 to beat. I've put my... Well, I haven't put any money on it.
Oh, yeah, he's done it! Just!
Oh, but JM is up by 3/10. Don't celebrate yet. Darky's up by 3/10 as well. Oh, no, he's down by 41 seconds. What am I talking about? Bazooka Joe, currently in 10th, coming up to the line.
This feels good. I'm trusting him. He hasn't used all the track on the entry. You got to use all that track, bro.
Come on, please. 20.953 to beat. Can JM do it and prove me wrong?
Oh,
he cannot!
Bastard. Close though.
We do still have Thought going around, and he jumps into 9th, 21.778. But
I think that's qualified.
I have wheel knowledge.
Damn.
Well, technically it is a draw now, isn't it?
It is a draw right now.
On the time, I got the driver correct.
I mean, your race prediction is looking better than mine. But we'll see, you know.
I mean, worth mentioning, I got the driver fully correct, and you were just closer on the time. So I would say the game's counted as a 2-1 in my favor.
The game's a game, mate. It's 1-1. The game is the game. At the end of the day, you know, I don't make the rules.
So now it's all about whether Kevin or Pinky is closer to the race win.
Yes, exactly. That is the plan.
If the absolute scenes as Pinky just gets straight line turn 1.
Oh yeah, and he's at the back.
It is proven that you know nothing about Formula
1. At least I don't underestimate people, alright?
I mean,
you
predicted... You've underestimated Kucho.
Alright, I didn't. Alright, okay, you know what? Moving on. I don't know, I was feeling a bit spicy. I thought like I'd do something else today. Make it interesting. We're not all vanilla. Breaking into the 20s though isn't really what I'd expect.
Sounds like very impressive for Division 2 standards. That is not what I expected at all. I mean, clearly, I said 0.6, you said 0.3 for the time, and Kucho and Sean both coming with 20.9. That's crazy.
To be fair, Kevin did out-qualify Jay in the Div 1 quali. I've just seen that. But, you know, we move.
Yeah, but I mean, look at how close as well this is. We've got the top 5 in 2.5 tenths. That is a bit of a gap to All-Wise. Then from All-Wise to Berserker, once again, only 3 tenths.
Are we going to see team orders coming in?
We've got today.
We're going to see team orders between O-Wise and Edwin. So we'll find out, won't we? No one's got unfair grid penalties as far as I can see. So,
yeah, we should be good to go.
Indeed. Let's get this party started! Well, apparently we got a notification. Oh, it's just Phantom commenting. Oh, the F1 total thing. Okay. Okay, you can't say Knowles. You gotta say Darky. Ah, I see. Marcelio has clarified in the comment channel, by the way, for you. And me.
Or the pronunciation of Darky's name. Yeah, I've just been going with Darky. Because I don't know how to pronounce the first part, so... last week I just decided it's Darky, and I'll run with that.
You can't run on public saying that, though.
Oh yeah, he's also said, by the way, I'm Darky, so apparently he's clearly happy being called Darky, so...
Right, okay.
We can
say that, just
keep
don't, just don't shout it in public.
Figure out how to pronounce...
just close your window.
NOLXVE.
Close your window when you say it, that's all. Anyway, moving on. Why am I being pinged 3 times? What the hell? I'm getting mega pinged. So race predictions. You said Kevin. I said Pinky. You are looking better right now, but we'll see. Some new players.
I mean,
the field looked like it's shaped up a bit.
Pinky is what, 13th? Kevin was 8th. So
yeah. I mean, the field.
Oh,
we go.
Great, but we'll see.
2 lights, 3, 4, and 5 lights. Pause for the effect, and we're off. I thought I'd ruin that build-up. Go on board with Sean. He gets a great run up on Kucho. Coming into turn 1. Keeps it clean, backs out. Has caused a bit of a Constantina effect behind. And here's Jay coming to the inside of Sean.
Going fine.
Made a mistake.
No incidents. Oh, just as I say that, classic commentator's curse. Dylan and Darky are on the wall.
Oh, nice. No one's out though, so got away with it.
They both have a front wing still. How? They've just gone into the barrier at like 250, and they're both fine. JM and Portugal side by side for P4 here.
What a send from Dylan. Oh, bit of shit housery at the back. We'd love to see it.
We've got a few soft starters, very few hard starters, surprisingly, at a track like this with such high tire wear. I'm very surprised we see any soft at all. Sully and Berserker on the softs. as always makes a move on JM, and Sully as well makes a move on JM. JM is struggling in these in this opening lap of the Grand Prix. He's dropped very far already. He's down to 7th.
Oof.
And he started, when did he start? In 3rd.
So, in other words, we've got a few hard-ons today. 4 people have gone hard. The two,
Both Dylan and Fogg in the pit lane, has a double stack for Haas.
American and Aston Martin have gone soft, and the rest of the field have gone mediums. If you don't get that reference, I hate you.
No, we did all get the penis joke.
Thank you. I just thought I'd make sure that everyone got that penis joke. It was critical that everyone got that. Important information.
It is what F1 Total stands for, isn't it?
Of course. We stand for bordering the line between politically correct and incorrect subjects, stupid subjects, and penis jokes. Oh, we have Sully making the
Always. Making good use of those fresh soft tires.
He hasn't got the exit,
but though. I think Always has managed to hang on to P5 at least for a little while longer. But I mean, those softs, they might be at like 25% by now.
Really? Nah, 10% of that, mate.
I mean,
and the rest.
Yeah, I mean, the tire wear around this track is pretty insane.
Yeah,
especially on the soft compound. I'm very, very surprised that anyone has gone for this. I can only assume that the plan is a very early undercut onto hards.
It's got to be. I mean, most people. I mean, the standard is hard medium, isn't it? Really, it is the standard.
Yeah, I mean, on my hard medium, I ended both stints above 60%.
Yeah, same.
So I mean, I've got a pretty tough setup on the tires, but I mean, a soft is not even a consideration in my plans for this race ever. It's always hard, medium, medium, hard.
No, it's not. It's not really something you're planning, is it? It's only something you go to at the end of the race. But
they might be hoping for a safety car, and then a 2-stop maybe.
Maybe soft, medium, soft.
That actually is the best strategy if you're running a sprint race.
Yeah.
Because in sprint races, you get a the tire compounds are all 1 step softer. So you get one insane lap times. You gain like 4 or 5 tenths or something. It looks like people it looks more like grip hacks. It's that crazy.
Sprint weekends or sprint race?
Sprint weekends. The entire weekend has just softer tires.
Is that a glitch or is that?
Quali laps looks like people are grip hacking.
Is that a glitch? Or
I don't know if it's a glitch or a feature, but at Qatar
they banned people at Bahrain doing PSGL evals. They said that you couldn't use sprint quality.
Yeah, I'm not. It's probably multiple tracks, but there is people call it sprint grip, but it's just softer tires. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You get 1 step softer tires, so you also have way more tire wear. Yeah. So you have to do a 2-stop.
Oh, okay.
If you try a 1-stop, you get a puncture.
Oh, Darky's already got a penalty. I'm not quite sure what that's for. Maybe speed in the pit lane.
It's a 3S. Let me track limits.
Yeah.
Always has dropped out of the S to the top 4 runners here.
I can already see. I'm probably going to make an estimation that the soft to medium crossover's already happened.
Yeah, it looks like it because Bazooka is nowhere in the back of Kevin and EKA is all over him. And Sully, despite the fact that Always doesn't have the ES ahead, still not be able to make a move. Next penalty coming in, Lucas. And Fogg has one already as well, so 3 people already with 3 seconds of time penalties. And I'm sure there's more to come here.
I mean, we shouldn't see many moves outside of the main straight here, so. Sean is
right now leading pack, Kucho, Sean, Edwin and Pocho. Creating a gap to the cars behind, which is really crucial for them, of course.
Sean is definitely still there. A good 4-car DRS train, followed by a 7-car DRS train. Something along them lines, I think it's 7.
And it's worth mentioning as well, Qatar is really, really tough on fuel. So if any drivers were not aware of that, you need like 3 laps of fuel. Overfueling the car.
Yeah.
3 is a bit extreme, but that is what I do, so you will probably be fine with even 2 laps if you run in a DRS train. But I do 3 because if you're in free air for the entire race, you actually do need 3 laps of fuel. So yeah, if any drivers have less fuel than that, you better pray for safety cars.
Yeah, that's
about to see a 3-way fight in the top 1 here. Sully, JM and Always. And I think the order has completely flipped around. And Marco coming in as well, flying past Always. Always dropping 3 places in 1 straight.
Oof, it's not good. Just DRS power in it. Ooh, bit of a tap on the end from Marco. Nothing serious.
And that is the danger. If you're leading the DRS chain, you can lose multiple places at once. And now he has to work very hard to get those back over the rest of this race.
But another thing about Qatar is as well, it's all ERS games as well. Like, you don't get ERS. What you start with is what you get.
Yeah,
Unless
that's
it's a
true.
safety car, you may get 20% in the
Your
pits,
ERS
maybe.
recharges really slowly.
If,
Only if you're following someone. If you're the leading car in the train, your ERS doesn't recharge at all.
No, I think when I was
Because
in
there's
our race,
basically no braking zones.
Oh,
Virtual safety car
VSC!
deployed. Fock is spun around in the final corner. A lot of wing damage there as well. His entire front wing is gone.
Oh, he's
It's
not
not
going to make
wide
it
as I say a virtual safety car. But only a virtual. So the race is neutralized for a bit and we'll be
Bit of recharge.
back underway.
Bit of recharge.
We'll see if someone pits now. I mean, it's too early to go to the end. But maybe,
Medium soft.
especially the soft runners, if they have to do a two-stop anyway,
Let's have a
they
look.
might save a bit of time pitting now. The front runners, I don't think anyone who isn't on the softs has a reason to pit.
No.
We'll see. Sully is...
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
no.
He thought about it. Oh, Kucho!
Oh, no!
From the lead of the race, and he hasn't even actually got a good restart. He's been jumped by Sean and Edwin. I guess he tried to slow down right in the end, messed it up. Alwise has spun around in the restart.
Oh, no.
And he's dropped to 16th place.
Never good, that. Sully did think about it, but I think he saw the VSC. He probably had the VSC in this ending notification as he went for it. That's my guess.
The VC came in like seconds after I saw him like drive past the pit lane. I see a Haas about 3 kilometers in the runoff zone. What was that? Fuck. Who was apparently given up on actually taking any corners at this point. Which makes sense considering the state of his front wing.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think he probably maybe retire. He shouldn't retire. There's no point retiring the pit lane at this point. It's too early. You get a safety car, anything can happen.
If you're lapped, that would be
worth noting as well. I've done some extensive testing. Not so extensive, mainly guesswork, but as far as I'm aware, I think the limit for full safety cars in a race is 3 in a 50% race.
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
I don't think
that's what it was announced as when they first made a limit.
Well,
I remember back in the day they didn't have a limit, so you could genuinely have a safety car every 2 laps for the entire race.
I mean, at Monaco, that sounds like a vibe. Oh, yeah, Fox out in the pit lane. It's a bit early to do it.
And Kucho is off into the pits to serve the drive-through penalty. He'll drop, well, probably in between Marcelio and Darky, or maybe even farther back. I'm not sure how long the pit lane is.
Without stopping, it's probably only like 16, 17 seconds.
Oh, actually, I think he might end up behind, but well, Darky's in the pits now, but behind Alwise then.
Yeah, I think you're right there, mate. Yeah, definitely will.
Meanwhile, JM is almost within range of the leading train now, of course, now reduced to 3 cars. Although maybe... Oh, Pocher now, the move on Sean. But they've made a bit of contact. Oh, contact again! Sean is spun around! And JM as a dodge him goes into the gravel. Pocher makes contact with Sean. Sean is spun around. Edwin is now way ahead. Sean has rejoined the race in 6th position, side by side with Marco fighting for 5th here. Still gravel on the tires, I think, but he has come out in front.
There's a fight ahead as well. Oh no, there was.
Yeah, good avoidance from JM in there as well, reacting very quickly, seeing the cars ahead.
Edwin is clear now. Oh, that is a Darky off. I've gone the wrong way around this leaderboard. I assume that was just a spin.
Yeah, had a spin at turn 1. I saw him spin the car back around. Well, now Edwin is a 3.5 in gap. JM now with time penalty. We'll see if maybe Pocher has picked up some damage from that, but I don't. Yeah, he has stayed out, and so has Sean. So no damage for either car, just some time loss.
But Jay will be straight past, and I hesitate to think that Sully might go for it as well with DRS.
Yes, Pocher's trying to
double
defend it,
move!
To the inside.
Bit of a double move there, but we'll let that up to them lot, I suppose.
Yeah, Sully has gone ahead, and maybe Sean as well, as Pocher has a terrible exit, and Sean is back alongside and ahead of the Alpine.
Dylan with
a penalty. Now maybe an Alpine team order coming in here as Marco is all over back. Yes, there we go. Pocher lets him through. And now Pocher and Kevin locked in the battle. Kevin all over back after the Alpine.
Kevin tailgating.
Maybe having a look.
Kevin's tailgating.
Bazooka now coming out the outside of Kevin.
I can hear you trying not to laugh. It's all right.
I'm not laughing.
Oh yeah.
Bazooka not able to make that move on Kevin work. Penalty for Lucas coming in now. That's, I believe, his first penalty of the second penalty of the race actually. So I think the first driver now on 6 seconds. Oh no, Darky had 6 already.
El Pocho's got to have
so
damage.
far only 4 drivers actually with time penalties. I expected more, to be honest.
Pocho's got to have damage. Surely.
3-second penalty for Marco now, running in 5th position. Yeah, Pocho, oh yeah, he's dropped way off in terms of pace.
Yeah.
And now pitting as well, so yeah, it seems like he has damage.
I believe we probably see a move from Bazooka.
He's made a mistake in the final corner. Those softs, I think, are really losing their grip. Now you can see as well, Sully is not even anywhere close to JM.
Is that a yellow flag for that?
Yellow flag, but I don't. It's not. I see one on top left, but not on the track. That's weird.
It's very highly unusual. I just realised I'm in TV pod the entire time. Right.
Oh, same. I don't really like the camera direction that the game does automatically for you.
Oh, Thox said it's only 1 penalty point right for leaving the lobby because he'll take it, not watching this boring ass track.
I just have you a shower for the evening or something, and then come back
Just
in,
have a
in
shower.
20 minutes. And, yeah.
Have a shower, have a wank, just chill out. I'm sure
yeah, just
something will happen.
leave the PlayStation running. Go talk to your family. I don't know.
Go touch grass. No, don't do that because you'll lock up.
I swear, Gabby's gonna. Well, Gabby isn't here, but whichever. If there's any PS4 drivers in this lobby, they will murder you if you leave. There's a reason we made that rule.
Yeah, I have seen the screen freezes. They are pretty horrific. The solution to that: get a PC. Anyway.
Yeah, if you can't afford a PS5, just buy a PC. That's the solution to the problem.
I don't know which one's more expensive, actually.
How
much is a PS5?
Oh, I'm not sure actually. It's been a while since I bought mine.
Yeah.
I feel like
if it's more than
a PS5 to a equally powerful PC, the PS5 is probably cheaper.
Yeah. Probably.
But of course, if you want to buy a cheap PC, yes, you can do that cheaper than a PS5. But then, can that run F1?
Yeah, I can run it on my laptop. I mean, to be fair, my laptop was 1,200 quid. I'm not gonna.
I mean, actually, that would be a competitive advantage. You have like 10 FPS.
True.
You just glide right over those curbs. Sounds lovely.
The input lag though. Ugh.
You can get used to that.
Can you?
Just take some practice.
Oh, Darky with another 3-second penalty. Oh, is that another one or just his first? Might be another one.
I think it's his third one now. Yes, it's now 9 seconds.
Well, Edwin is clear.
He's averaging about 1 warning a lap.
Not bad effort.
Yeah, lap 10, 9 seconds of penalties. 3 warnings is a penalty, so yeah.
Well, every second is a warning, is the best way to think of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the leading train is kind of dissipated now. They're all well apart from Jonah. James is slowly catching Edwin though. Got back down to 2.7. It was at 3 point something earlier. We've got Pinky all over the back of EKA. Yeah, update on our race predictions. Kevin in 5th, Pinky in 9th. 9th right now.
He will be 8th soon.
Comfortably winning. And Kevin is actually catching. I mean, Kevin actually is he in P3 effectively with penalties? Maybe 4th. Not sure if he's close enough to JM.
Oh, Thox gone.
And Pinky now with a move on EK up into 8th. About 1.9 seconds behind the next Red Bull. But Desi on those hards. I feel like those hards might be faster than the mediums at this point.
Yeah, they will be. Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely faster than them softs.
That's for sure. Those softs
living
are
up
destroyed.
To that. Yeah,
I mean, I'm just gonna go about Bazooka. I want to see, like, does the car still turn? Not really.
Yeah,
with difficulty. It doesn't like doing it.
No, it doesn't like turning, which is... He's going to puncture soon. He needs to pit this lap, I think. I was thinking of pit 2, though. 19 laps on hards.
I mean, Sully's in already. Darky retired in the pit now.
Pit lane.
Yeah, Sully's come in one lap ago. I mean, you did 21 laps on mediums. Of course, you can do
no, I did
hards at the end from here. 17, however, but you can do hards at the end from here.
Yeah.
It won't be very pretty towards the end, but it works.
No, yeah, it's definitely.
And the alternative is a 2-stop, in which case you might as well just not bother, because look where Sully is after 1 stop.
Yeah, Bazooka's in the pits now. Bazooka. Oh my god! Why are you racing so late, man? It's bedtime.
Bedtime, how old are you? 7?
Excuse me.
Oh, yellow flags in... Oh, that's
It's just a
Darky's
retired Darky,
KAI.
yeah. Is he ghosted? I assume he is.
Should be.
It's side by side action with Sean and Sean. Dylan's got
Another penalty for Dylan. They keep coming in. Oh, Wise getting past Marcelio there. And Bazooka is joining way behind. Look how far he's just been undercut in that one lap.
Oof.
He comes out just in front of, just behind Pocho actually. And Sully is now over 7 seconds.
Oh, Dylan,
Full car safety car deployed.
Where?
I did just see Dylan retire, but I'm not sure if he's... I don't see a car stopped on track.
Neither do I.
Well, full car safety car for something. And this is great news if you're running on the mediums.
Yes.
The hard runners... oh yeah, you have fun with those mediums to the end. I mean, they have to pit now. There's no other option. Staying out is crazy. You're gonna be like 3 seconds slower a lap and simply drop from first to last within 1 lap.
You can do anything from now actually. Mediums will work because it'll probably be about
yeah, they
15 laps of racing.
But,
it'll be about 65%, 65.
Yeah, won't be great towards the end, but it's the best choice that you have in this scenario if you're starting on the hards.
Yes.
But yeah, great timing for the medium starters. They can now have a free pit stop.
Everyone.
3 double stacks probably coming up now. Actually no. No one's in double stack. They're all very far apart from the teammates.
Can I have another
This is terrible news for the ones that already pitted. Bazooka, Pocho, Soli, and Cucho. Penalty speeding for Lucas and EKA. I think that was as well the other one.
I think Lucas
needs
Lucas
and EKA.
Lucas needs to pit again for hards then, do you reckon? Just to get rid of that penalty and to get onto hards.
He won't have 2 hards.
Oh yeah. Pit again to mediums then.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do. That's what I would do.
The only way to have 2 hards is to pick harder tire allocation,
which is only worth it if you're not qualifying.
Yeah, because if you have qualifying, you need more than 2 softs.
Yeah.
So new order in this race: Edwin followed by JM, Sean, Marco, Kevin, Sully, Desi on the medium, Sully on all hards, 3 laps, Pinky, Pocho on 4 lap old hards and 9th, Bazooka, EKA, Lucas, Owise, Marcelio, and Cucho in last place.
I'm saying you don't technically need to have more than 2 softs qualifying. If you wanted
What's actually happened to Cucho?
He had that drive-through, didn't he?
Oh yes.
Yeah. He had a drive-through, and he probably pitted as well before the safety car came out. He's got a bit of a stinker right now. But 5th and 8th for our prediction so far. Here's what I predict. You ready for my hot take? I predict Decky on them new mediums gets past Sully, has a bit of a fracas with Kevin, and Pinky wins the race. Anyway.
The thing with Pinky is that he's stuck behind Sully, who's on the older tires. He's gonna slow everyone down.
That's what I think.
Sully will be just fast enough to defend until DRS gets enabled, but slow enough that he will not be in DRS of the cars ahead once DRS gets enabled.
See, Decky,
so everyone behind Sully is screwed.
This is where Decky comes into play, with them fresh mediums. You see? This is my master plan. I've rigged this entire competition. F1 Turtle's in my back pocket. We need waffle. Is there any waffle going on? Christian Horner. Christian Horner is now Christian Horndog.
I would prefer not to discuss Christian Horner's penis on live stream.
It's fine. It's only a bit of skin.
Oh, I see a wing flying. Someone just went into the back of someone.
Sounds like someone's pitting again then. What else can we
well, the safety car's coming in this lap. There's no way we're doing another lap of safety car. They're all right behind it.
I mean,
so whatever else happened to you, screwed.
Yeah, that's luck of the draw. It's happened to everyone at some point, I'm sure.
I mean, it's a skill issue. Just don't drive in the back of the car ahead.
Didn't you try and bump draft around Curva Grande?
Well, that wasn't a skill issue. It was more just a lack of brain issue.
That was a brain issue.
Lucas is the one. Lucas is missing his front right end plate. So he's gone to the back of EKA.
Yeah. I mean, have we got any more waffle that's politically correct? I mean, Christian Horner's politically correct. What about Verstappen leaving Red Bull?
That'd be hilarious, actually.
It's looking more and more likely for a day, but I don't trust F1 social media. Anything could happen.
I mean, back in the day, Red Bull fired. Well, first they fired the Toro Rosso drivers to keep him from going to Mercedes.
Nice.
And then they fired Kvyat to keep him from going to Mercedes again. So they've been fighting off this Verstappen to Mercedes move since 2014. Because yeah, that's why they fast-tracked him from F3 to Formula 1, because Mercedes were already all over him. So they need to give him a reason to stay with Red Bull. And that reason was, we'll put you in Formula 1...
Now.
Yes, literally now.
They're that desperate. I mean, it's worked for him, to be fair. But F1 is boring now.
It took a while to actually learn how to drive any car, let alone a Formula 1 car, but
I mean,
he got there.
How would you feel... I mean, safety car's in this lap, but how would you feel if you were a Verstappen fan who was only a Verstappen fan so that you could end the Lewis dominance? What would you look at yourself like now? Because this is worse. I'm sorry, it is worse.
I feel like that's every F1 fan that isn't a Lewis Hamilton fan. But we were all like happy there was someone challenging him.
I mean, I'm a British driver fan. I don't mind Lewis. I know he said some stupid shit, and I find it hilarious. I'm not really a Verstappen fan. Yeah, he's a fucking amazing driver, but you know. But I don't want Oh, that's Lucas in the pits then, I suppose. But anyway, we're off. Has he gone yet?
It's gone right now, and it's on a very good restart there, but we've got Marco all over Sean Moore heading into turn 1. And Sean Moore himself pretty close to JM, so we might actually see a three-way fight heading to turn 1. Behind, Pinky is alongside Desi. No fighting happening at the front. Pinky has indeed made a move, stick on Desi. Desi, somewhat still in on the inside, has to back out now. And now the terrible exit Potro on those 6-lap-old mediums might actually get the run on the Red Bull. He's moving all to the inside, but not quite fast enough on this straight to actually pull alongside. And obviously, that is not a corner where you want to try and dive from someone.
No, unless you're George Russell.
But as I said, look at the gap between Sully and Kevin. He's already out of DRS, but he's still defending from Pinky. Sitting in 6th place for now. And Pinky is losing the leading DRS train, which is terrible news if your name is Nemesis.
There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for penalties. He'll get him on the main straight. I have faith. Watch this. Hot take. He'll take him on the main straight.
He's going to wait that long. He's all over him.
Yeah, well, you're basically there, and there's no overtaking opportunities for these corners, is there? Unless you really make a mistake. It's not even worth going too wide, though. You just lose too much time.
I mean, fair point, yeah. Now, we've got JM alongside Edwin into the final corner. Talking about no overtaking spaces here, but alongside, and that was actually probably quite terrible, because now Sean is the only one with slipstream, heading down the main straight, and now he can simply slingshot past both, and Marco coming in close from behind as well. Marco might also jump both of them. No, he backs out. And now JM and Edwin still side by side through turn 1 here. JM moves all the way around the outside. Now Edwin on the outside line. JM with the advantage. A nice pass, and JM into 2nd place there. Marco having a little look as well behind them. Doesn't have to run. Kevin is now all over him. Pinky's gotten past Sully, which I completely missed in all of that chaos. He's now 1.4 behind Kevin. Has to push to get back into this train if he still wants to have a fight.
He'll have it.
Or a chance at this race win.
So what happens if our two predictions take each other out?
Whoever DNFs first
okay.
loses. So if Kevin rolls like 3 meters further, I'm simply better at predicting.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that shallow win if it happens. But it's not going to
I do it to you as well. I haven't seen the other way around. If Pinky rolls 3 meters further, I will... Oh, penalty for Marco, the second one. He's now at 6 seconds already. And he's got Kevin all over the back of him as well. Now Kevin with a lot of ERS to play with.
A lot of Qatar is just staying calm and like just picking your moments to use the RS and not use the RS.
No, Kevin is not using right now. He's saving it all for the end. He's being very smart about this. I'd love to see Potro with the move on Desi.
But Pinky does have free air either side of him.
Yeah, he's dropped Sully pretty far back. Sully and Potro on those old hard tires behind him. Probably not much of a danger. I mean, I say old, they're 3 and 4 laps older, but That can make all the difference. It's a 2/10 of lap time.
Yeah, quite easily.
And with how close the grid is today, that is decisive.
Could be the difference between winning and not winning, or 6th and 7th as I should remember, whatever.
I think he is just hovering outside that 1 second range right now. He's trying his his best. I mean, the good thing for him is this track only has one DRS zone. It's a very long one, but still only the one.
Is it long or is it just long because we're using high
crazy
wings?
Sorry?
Is it long or is it just long because we're using high wings? I don't think it's that long.
I think it's actually pretty long. It's longer than you think.
It's actually quite easy to defend down Qatar
because the DRS goes all the way down the straight.
Yeah.
Normally the DRS activates like halfway down the straight on many tracks.
Yeah.
But here, like as soon as you come out the final corner, your DRS is open pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna come off the curb, innit? Oh,
Lucas with another penalty now.
Oh,
Adding insult to injury. He's already 30 seconds back after his pit stop, and now JM moving back into the lead, slingshotting past to Williams. Pocho and fully fighting into turn 1.
Pinky is very low on
Desi getting involved as well.
Oh.
Desi, he's gotten Sully, he hasn't gotten Pocho.
Oh.
Sully trying to switch back, but Desi, tire advantage on the inside line, cannot actually defend that one. Sully goes clean around the outside, lovely move. With a tire disadvantage against Red Bull. Sully staying in 8th.
Pinky, I think, will be back in DRS at the end of this lap.
Pinky has burned a lot of ERS.
He is out, yeah.
And he still isn't back in the in DRS range. Not looking great for Pinky in this race right now. Kucho making his comeback currently around the outside of EKA. And a lovely move that he's well on his way to pulling off, but he gets a time penalty in the process. Trying to leave as much space as possible for EKA. That one might end up going down to the stewards, I'm not entirely sure. We still have 11 laps to go, so he could get further warnings. Microsoft out of DRS range to the top 3 now. And he's got Kevin.
Pinky is in DRS now.
Yep, we've got the train separating. Marco, Kevin and Pinky following Edwin, Sean and JM. They are a million miles away from each other.
Bit of a breaking the toe sort of moment up ahead.
Yeah, Kevin is taking the chance to now slingshot past Marco and hopefully into the DRS ahead. Pinky hasn't got DRS actually, he was just outside it seems at the detection point.
Strange.
Desi back past Sully. And Kucho on the inside of Sully. Where's Kucho come from? Hasn't able to get that move stick. Very aggressive, he's very low ERS as well. He's been making a lot of overtakes in the safety car restart phase.
It's a lot of patience.
He's having a quick look at Pocho, but that was never on. Oh, wow, this is really close behind EKA. He sees the flashing light, so he knows EKA is very vulnerable to an attack. Meanwhile, at the front, Kevin doing his absolute best to now close the gap once again as Kucho makes a move on Sully in the middle sector.
Oh, that is Elias off. The EKA off.
Yeah, and he is, well, all in the gravel. Those tires are now going to be...
Oh, broken
Sully's lost his entire
wing.
front wing from that. Whatever
Safety car!
Full course safety cars come out.
Full course safety car. I have no idea what happened then. That seemed highly unusual.
Well, I switched to Sully's POV. He was alongside two Aston Martins and his front wing was completely gone. That is all I can tell you.
Let's see if I can see it on the stream replay. It is a bit behind.
So now everyone back to the pits, probably onto mediums. I think soft is a bit too early still. They would last, but they would drop off towards the end. We saw in the first stint, Sully pitting after 10 and Bazooka after 11, and you definitely saw towards the end of those stints, those tires were really struggling. Few guys staying out there. I see an AlphaTauri, which is Kucho.
Kevin on softs. Pinky
Kucho
on
Masenio,
softs.
Sully the penalty for speeding the pits. Kucho Masenio staying out, and then now 1-2. But I mean, they are just not going to hang on to those positions. What is this strategy?
Are they hoping for a red flag?
Well, those are turned off.
I know.
But okay, a good split of mediums and softs here. So yeah, we do feel there's a safety car running. So we'll see. This could be interesting. What tire ends up being the correct one? I personally would have gone mediums.
It's going to come in at 21, which is 8 laps of racing. And a regular stint for mediums.
I feel like you want to be fast at the end.
Yeah.
And the mediums will give you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're going to lose major amounts by being on mediums versus softs at this stage of the race. And
Yeah,
I would say...
I think the main reason is that it's going to be a struggle then to hang on to DRS maybe. For the likes of Edwin, Desi, Bazooka, Sully, and EKA.
Well, if 14 laps of racing...
the guys that started on softs, Bazooka and Sully, they didn't have any choice. They only had the mediums. They would have had to use the softs for qualifying, and that certainly would have been not a great decision.
Well, if 14 laps of racing gives us 65% wear on mediums, 7 would give us 32. You were looking at maybe 35, 36% on softs by the end?
No, way more, way more.
Oh, it's mediums.
The softs don't get like
36 on mediums.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And the softs probably after like 50 at the end.
Yeah, actually, I'd agree. Yeah, mediums is probably the vibe actually. Thinking about it.
Yeah, I think the softs will
One more
drop
lap.
a bit too much at the end.
I think one more lap, it would have been softs as a vibe.
I mean, I think it's close enough that both can be a viable choice depending on how this restart goes. Like I wouldn't count out the guys on the mediums. I wouldn't count out the guys on the softs. Either could now still win the race or make up places or whatever, depending on.
It's DRS and ERS games at the end of the day, isn't it?
The only ones I would say you fucked up is Kutscher and Arsenio. I have no idea what they're planning to do here.
And Lucas, maybe.
We've been playing this game since.
Sully's in the pits again. Maybe he didn't change his wing.
No, he's serving the penalty. He got a 5-second speeding penalty.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, we've been playing this F123 game with this new tire model for what, 7 months now, or even longer. And we all know, like, as soon as tires hit 10-15%, you lose a second of lap time.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna be like 2 seconds lap slower than everyone behind them. They're gonna drop down like an absolute stone.
Oh yeah. Be interesting to see. I mean, I think we know what's gonna happen, but how could there be any incidents arise from that? And dropping back so quickly.
Yeah, of course, there will be a massive factor. There could be JM's way to still winning this race in the penalty. If he gets past Marcelli and Kutscher quickly, while Sean gets stuck behind, that could be his way of creating that gap that he needs and winning. And in the same way, if anyone else was in the train, if they get caught behind Marcelli or Kutscher or both, while the car ahead of them makes a move early, that can be massive. Once that gap is there, it's going to be hard to close again.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen at this point. It's, other than Marcelio and Kutscher dropping down inevitably, I think, yeah, it's pretty much open game to a lot of people right now.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the favorite for the race win would be Sean. He's in the best position, running in 4th, no penalties. Edwin, I would say, tire strategy is a bit stronger, so good chance as well. But I mean, I would say anyone ahead of Marco, so from Sean to Pinky, they all have good chances. After that, Marco with the penalty, and everybody else pretty too far behind. And then JM with the penalty, difficult. Not many laps to go. Creating a 3-second gap. He has to rely on Marcelio and Kutscher just holding people up like crazy.
Yeah, look at the draw. Safety car in this lap though. I think I'm going to go on board with Jay for this restart.
Kutscher conducting the restart. He can decide when to go. And then we'll have a sprint race at the end. Jay leaving a pretty big gap between Marcelio. Might want to get a jump on these guys. And Kutscher's gone quite early into the final corner here. Marcelio going off track there. Kutscher is safe in the turn 1. Way ahead of Marcelio.
I think Jay's going to go for the move on Marcelio already.
Yeah, he has to. He's burning everything of the ERS he has. And now he backs up.
He goes for it. Not quite. Oh, he's going for it here though. He's got the traction on the exit.
Look at the grip difference. And now he's going to go all the way around the outside, I think. I don't seem to quite trust himself like that, but yeah, now he's actually gone around the outside. Sean trying to follow through. Has the inside line, and Sean, look how much later he's able to brake. And Edwin slipping through as well. Yeah, Marcelio cannot hold on to this position at all. Kevin is in the ascendant as well. There we go, Kevin. Under braking contact, mate! Oh! Marcelio off into the runoff zone. He's now going to drop very, very far down the field. Outside the points already, I think.
Who's that contact between? Kevin and...
Kevin Marcelio.
Ah, okay. No front wing damage for Kevin though.
Didn't look like it. No, front wing still was intact. It was a very small tap. Just Marcelio had a moment of oversteer and corrected, went off into the runoff.
We now currently have Jay right up the twat of Kutscher.
Yes, and have to wait coming from this final sector, and then, well, this is great for Sean because they're gonna both go past him on the main straight here. I'm pretty sure.
On the DRS though.
Yeah, but I think Sean will do everything in his power to make sure that he slipstreams past Kucho, and maybe JM as well. He might get both here, because JM had a terrible exit. He was so close to Kucho, and he couldn't accelerate properly, and now Sean might have run on both here. He's definitely gonna get Kucho, and he maybe can get JM as well. Is he gonna try it around the outside? He has a tire advantage there on those softs for now at least. Switchback coming in from Sean. A lovely attempt, and now he has the outside line. Oh, there's still on the exit.
I think he's got him.
I think Sean, yes, Sean has come out ahead.
Oh, brilliant move that was.
And a crucial move as well. Edwin is still stuck behind Kucho. And Edwin, of course, is the car that Sean is fighting on track. He's gonna beat JM on penalties either way, it looks like. Edwin sending it on Kucho into the hairpin, and now the exit, out-tractions him. Can he go around the outside? Doesn't need to, he's already well past before the braking zone. Next car stuck behind Kucho is Kevin and then Pinky. Our two predictions.
Anything can happen.
I think they have to wait until the main straight. They can't find a way past into the final sector.
Another moment like Sean and Jay through turn 1, both overtaking Marcelio and then whoever it was, and then swapping positions as well.
Kucho has no reason to try and defend against Pinky, and I don't think he can defend against Kevin.
No. And it's his
team, Kevin's gonna go past, and then Kucho will let Pinky go through.
Yeah. Marco with a 3-second penalty. Yeah.
Now heading on to the main straight. Keep an eye on Kevin and Kucho. The most important fight going on right now. Kucho's low on ERS. Kevin putting out the slipstream and onto the inside line.
Is Pinky
gonna
get past?
Kevin safely up in the P4, and Pinky, well, he's still stuck there in his teammate. Is he gonna let him through?
Ooh, bit of a wobble.
It doesn't look like it. I think Kucho is actually defending this.
Oh
no, there we go. There we go. Now Pinky's ahead. He's lost a bit of time though.
Not enough to get out of DRS though, fortunately for him. That is a DRS train.
Pocho getting past Kucho as well. Kucho on those 12 lap hards. You can see the car is just not turning.
No.
And then compared to Pocho up ahead, the car just does what it tells, what Pocho tells it to do.
Yeah, just watching people.
So yeah, now with the top 6 here, they're all in the DRS train. The only one in this train with penalties is JM. I thought there would be way more penalties, but these guys have done a very good job of keeping their noses clean, staying within the white lines.
No commentators' curses.
I'm just trying to make it more interesting. Let me curse them. Well, actually, it is probably the most interesting if there's no penalties at all. I mean, what we have right now is probably the worst scenario possible in terms of interest, because JM is just stopping anyone else from attacking Sean, but he himself, his attacks are irrelevant because of his penalty. Kucho's actually hanging on to this DRS train somehow. But Marco, Desi, Bazooka, White are all not far behind, so Kucho, especially the penalty, probably looking at a P11 here. 3 seconds to EK now. Let's actually go through the penalties. We've got 9 seconds for Marco, 3 for Kucho, 3 for JM, 3 for Soli, 6 for EKA, 9 for Lucas, and 3 for Marcelio.
I think we're probably hitting the crossover now as well for softs and mediums.
Yes, JM is pretty close to the back of Sean here in the middle sector. So that could be Edwin's way of winning this race now. Simply... And I'm not sure what... He's gonna have to try and get closer to JM so that they can both overtake Sean at once. Right now he's a bit too far behind, because once JM overtakes Sean, it will be much harder for Edwin to overtake Sean, because Sean won't have DRS.
Yes.
So it is pretty crucial that he gets a bit closer to the back of those guys up ahead, because JM is very likely going to make a move on the main straight. He's so close behind Sean. And Edwin, oh, is this close enough? 4/10 back of JM.
With the RS it might be if Sean doesn't defend. He needs a really good exit.
Sean has very much. He has about 5% more ERS than Edwin.
It's not the best exit.
We'll see if he tries it. Sean had a pretty good final corner there. We might actually stay on JM for another lap. Because JM is not burning ERS, doesn't seem to be in a hurry to make the move. As Pinky
move from Pinky
makes the move on Kevin.
Side by side into turn 1.
Kevin, nicely around the outside, but on the exit, cannot hang on to it. Pinky with a lovely exit and gets past the Ferrari man.
Yeah, fuck you, Felix.
Well, but
Definitely
Pinky,
linked that shit.
very low in ES, so is Kevin actually. Potro has a bit more behind him, so Potro might become, well, a factor in this fight for the podium here. Because that's what it is. The fight for P4 on track turns into the fight for the podium if you take JM's penalty into account.
I mean, is it not the fight for a win still? If you're in DRS train? Unless...
Yeah, I mean, who knows, but the main contenders for the win right now, still Sean and Edwin. Pinky is barely hanging on to the DRS of Edwin. I think the softs are definitely dropping off significantly at this point.
Yeah,
We still have about,
if he stays in front of a lap,
he
should be okay. But JM is right up the arse of Sean right now.
Yeah, surely this time around. Porsche now, with a 3-second time penalty, that's going to drop him out of the fight. I say Kutcher is doing an amazing job of actually like keeping Desi at bay just on those very, very old tires.
Oh yeah.
And now JM burning the overtake and making the move on Sean into the lead. And what could be very important for him now is if those softs drop off a bit more, can Sean maybe hold up Edwin for him? Can JM maybe still build enough of a gap in this race? It's a tough ask. There isn't many laps to go. But if these guys behind battle, if these guys behind... Yeah, get stuck with the deteriorating softs.
Oh my god, I've just realised something.
What?
I've had music playing the entire time. Copyright!
Lovely.
You get no money from this, Felix. It's so quiet though.
I don't get money anyway. Just I hope the channel doesn't get taken down.
No, it won't get taken down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Sean is 6/10 max, so he's comfortably, just about comfortably in the S range to JM, it seems. Meanwhile, Pinky is very uncomfortably just about in the S to Edwin.
See, I didn't think of the music because normally I only record my application audio. Because I'm recording you as well, I've had my headphone audio on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Edwin actually is dropping out of DS.
Oh, Marco with another penalty. And dropping down. Nice. Just gone a bit wide. Everyone's still just about in DRS. Only just.
Yeah, JM is trying everything to get rid of these guys. He needs a 3-second gap.
Oh, a move from El Pocho on Kevin into turn 1.
Side by side here through turn 1. And that's Pocho up in the 4th.
And
Desi goes all the way off track in the fight with Marco. And now Owise has joined the party. But Marco, just one hangs on that position on track.
Too wide with Decky and Marco.
Yes, they're
awful corner to go to.
What a battle this is. And now we got Owise is fully involved. These guys have lost a lot of time. Edwin has fully lost the DRS of Sean. Suddenly and Lucas both in the pits with a... Well, it's too late for fast lap, so I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, they pinned the end of lap 27 for them, didn't they? It says... Yeah, okay, makes sense. Because it always said 28 for me, I was a bit confused, but
I mean, it doesn't matter, because they're not going to be in top 10, but...
And they'll get the point anyway.
Oh, will they? Okay.
Yeah.
The overalls suck. It looks like Sean's...
Owise and Sully! Both off. Made contact trying to go side by side through the final sector. Did not work out at all. As we now have Pinky trying a move on Edwin up ahead, and it is him up into 3rd place. Going on to the last lap, Pinky might actually end up with a podium here.
More than a podium if he can stay within 3 seconds of Jay.
He's at 2.8 right now. It's going to be very, very close. I'll open the gap to the leader. Edwin is just outside, Pinky is just inside. It is that close. And you can see on track there is nothing separating those two right now. So yeah, right now we're looking at Sean Moore, Pinky, JM in that order. But that could change within the next 2 seconds. There we go. Pinky's out of the 3 seconds.
Only just.
So now it's Sean, JM, Pinky. But of course there is still one more DRS straight to go. That could be Edwin's chance to re-overtake Pinky.
Maybe. It's hovering around 3 seconds. I can't even call it if it's within or not.
It is so close.
It's literally hovering. It could be anyone's P2 here. I think P1's in the bag unless Sean gets a penalty. on the final corner. Oh, good effort, Sully.
JM now around the final corner. He's gonna win on track, but it won't count with a penalty. He will drop behind Sean Moore. It's a Sean Moore race win here in Qatar.
I don't think
Pinky's
Pinky's
defending against Edwin behind. Is Pinky gonna hang on to that third position? It's so close, but yes, he will. Pinky in third, Edwin fourth, Kevin fifth, Potro sixth. Kucho hang on to seventh on those old hearts. Fair enough, very good job from him. Bazooka in eighth, Marco coming over the line in ninth with how many penalties he had. I think he might actually drop behind Desi. Yes, he will. Desi ninth, Marco 10th. And then EKA and Always battling to the line with the penalty. Always will get that position anyway. So that is Always into 10th actually, beats Marco.
Just about.
And, yeah, Marco 11th, EKA 12th.
Have decent race. Great race.
We still have Lucas and Marcelo fighting for the fastest lap, which is a 23.758. We'll see if Lucas is able to put a lap in. Just about 23.661.
What can Marcelio do? For that
we're
1
back to
point.
qualifying. We've come full circle.
With a dodgy the final corner there.
Yeah, we'll see. Is he able to beat? I don't think he is. He was only
not even burning.
Nah, he's nowhere near, I think.
No.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate, but that's it.
That's fun. It was good fun.
Yeah, glad to have you back.
Yeah, just for one race, mate. Just for the one. Will I be here next year? Next year? Next week? I think I will be. I think I'm here for the next two. Yes. I'm back for the next two. If I get signed to NLR, probably won't be. Depends.
I've just leaked that. Lovely.
Oh, it's fine. It's not going to happen.
It's going to be all over F123 community news by next week.
No one gives a shit about me. No one gives a shit about me. I'm the least relevant person in F1 esports right now. Alright. Don't worry about it.
I mean, there is Mihai.
No, he's more relevant for the wrong reasons. And do you know what else this means, Felix?
I'm listening.
It means you have zero F knowledge.
How about you go F yourself?
No, you have zero F knowledge. I win. By a solid 1.3 seconds.
My name is literally F1. Like, surely it has to count as something.
No. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Rip.
Nah, not happening. I have only just realised what you've done there, by the way. With your name. Is that intentional to be Formula 1?
I don't know what I was thinking when I made that name, but
it technically doesn't make
I'm
sense.
sure the Formula 1 and the 1 in my name crossed my mind at some point when I made that name.
It must have done. It's quite smart. I like it. But you have zero F knowledge. That's what we've discovered from this race. Sean wins, Jay second, Pinky third, and you have zero F knowledge. That's what came from this race. Agreed?
I think we both actually have zero knowledge of anything.
I don't know. You underestimated everyone.
We might just be both massive idiots in every regard.
Except we can beat a washed PSGL F2 driver.
I mean, that's easy. That's light work.
Yeah, that was pretty light work, to be fair. No offense, Cart. Anyway.
Absolute teams when he now wins every race for the rest of the season.
Oh, it won't happen. It's not going to happen. It's just like we said, Verstappen's not going to win every single race this year. It's not going to happen, mate. Don't worry about it. It's all chill. But that'll be us, I reckon. I think I shall end the stream there. But that has been me, Nemesis. I've subscribed to myself during this stream. My channel link is not in the description. But no one cares anyway. And that has been Felix.
Yes, I have been Phoenix. I will continue to be Phoenix, and I will see you again next week.